Hey there, it's Callie Mazesco from Callie Mazesco Wellness. Today I'm going to share with you my favorite guacamole recipe. So first off, you want to get all your ingredients together. You're going to want to cut your avocados, dice them up, and put them in containers. So I went ahead and did a lot of the prep work because no one wants to watch me dice for the whole video. So you want to make sure that I like to cut them in their skins, and I cut them, lengthwise, and yeah. So then it looks like this. So then I squeeze them into my container. They don't have to stay diced looking, because you're going to squish them up anyways. So I go ahead and mix everything in the container that I'm going to keep it in. And I get these in like a big multi-pack at Costco for like 30 bucks. Totally worth it. And they come with like snap lids. So if you're trying to transition from plastic to glass, these are really good. You want to get those. So next you want to dice up, and I just do about 3 to 4 avocados. I think this time I did 4. Because we're having friends over. So you also want to dice up a tiny bit of red onion. I usually make this when I'm making like taco soup, and so I use the rest of the onion for the soup. But I just kind of eyeball it. I never measure stuff unless I'm baking, so I'm probably not the best tutorial person for this, but that's okay. So then next you're going to take your tomatoes, slice them in half, and you're gonna want to pull out the guts. So basically just de-seed it, de-juice it, dice that up. And I like to do a pretty chunky dice on the tomatoes. I keep the red onions pretty fine because no one wants a huge, well maybe somebody does, but most people don't want a huge chunk of onion. So, but I feel like the tomatoes add something to it, and that's another way if you're like, oh, I don't want to spend a bunch of money on avocados, you can bulk it up a little bit with some extra tomatoes. So I put those in. I'm gonna go ahead and seed this other half and pull out the little stem part. Dice it up nice and fine. Guacamole is a really good thing to eat. I try to make it. Steve is obsessed with it. He would eat it all day, every day. And so I try to make it when avocados are good and in season. I try to make it like once a week if I can. And avocados are really healthy, good, healthy fat for you. So I also take some organic cilantro and I shave some of it off. I don't know if this is how you're supposed to do it, but I just kind of roll it into like a little bunch, and I just try to dice it up fairly fine so that you're not getting anything that's too big of pieces other than the avocado and tomato. So as people that are like watching me do this that are actual chefs are probably like, oh my gosh, what are you doing butchering this? So I put it in there, and then I take a lime. Well, first of all, I usually like to squish it a little bit. Whoops. Okay, hold on, run away. Okay, got it. And now you see that I'm cheating and wearing soccer shorts. Okay, that's okay. You get the picture. That's the perks of working from home. You can wear soccer shorts on the bottom and a cute shirt on the top. No one knows the difference until you pop your lime across the room. But hey, this is real life, and I'm not gonna redo this video because ain't nobody got time for that. So I roll it, try not to let it flip off the table to get the juice, and then I squeeze the juice of at least, I usually start with half of a lime, and then I taste it once it's done and see if it needs more. Sometimes it does, and I like mine fairly limey because I just think it's good like that. But I also add in salt, obviously. I like to use this kind of salt. It's the pink Himalayan real salt. I like it, and I like the fine salt because it just isn't too big of pieces. So I put that in, and this is good because it has trace minerals in it, and so we all need more trace minerals. I do pepper, freshly ground. If you're still using that pepper that's from the grocery store that's already ground up, just go buy you one of these that has the grinder on top. They're not expensive. I got this one at Costco and it lasted me forever. And then my other secret, now listen, some people put real garlic and they chop it up all nice and fine and they put it in there, but I make it so much I don't want to do that. I don't have time for that. So I like to use granulated garlic. Clearly we use a lot of it because I buy a huge thing of it. So like once again, the chef's people are probably like, oh my gosh, what's wrong with this girl? But I put in quite a bit of garlic and I feel like that's what makes it taste good. So then when you're done, I like to use one of these big like serving forks and I mash it all together. And I don't mash, some people like it like, if you like it really smooth, then you might need to put it, you know, in a blender or something and cut your tomatoes finer. But I kind of like mine like chunky, so it's kind of more like that table side guacamole that you get at the nice Mexican restaurants. But no offense to the Mexican restaurants, I feel like my guacamole is better, but that's just me. Actually, you know where I got this recipe, I think, from? And I don't know if it's exactly or if I've changed it over the years, is from a church group back in the day at First Baptist called Apples of Gold, where like older ladies mentored the younger wives and moms, and it was actually a really cool group. And I loved it, and I got a lot out of it. They like teach you how to cook and do Bible study. It's really cute. So yeah, but anyways, this is what it'll look like kind of when you're done. I can already tell mine's gonna need more lime, so I'll probably put some more lime in it, but yeah, that's how you make guacamole. And if you like this video, don't forget to go and hit like on my Callie Mazesco Wellness page so that you can not miss out on any more future recipes. I'm gonna try to do more recipes every week and do some more videos, so keep your eye out for that. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. All right, talk to you later.